For those of us who'll never get to experience it, what is it being part of the Mike Leigh process?
It's something that actors talk about a lot. It is, actors talk about, it's like this thing of a Mike Leigh film, and it has a completely different place in our sort of psyches than working on other films. And I think deservedly so, because it's quite a different way of working. But I think as an actor, it's pretty perfect for an actor, in that there's so much time to get into character and into story. We've worked on the previous sort of like 30 or 40 years before the film starts. Over a 3-month period we were doing that. So you build your character from zero. There's no character, no name, and based on real people that you sort of synthesize. And then over those 3 months, your character meets other characters, and potential stories develop. And then the actual film, when we start filming, that's kind of new, because that's now. But what you've done is like the last sort of 30 or 40 years, if that makes sense. But as an actor, it's a gift, because sometimes you have none of that. It's all in your imagination of what you read in your own bedroom at home. And then you arrive on set and they say, right, let's do it now. Here's your family, and you just jump into it. You don't have any time with people to sort of develop something. With this, we had 3 months working with the other actors, developing characters from scratch, so that when we actually got to film, you work on something that's really real, really strong, and you can just let the character lead, which was just a lovely experience.
And people have said that you have to plan your spontaneity in advance, and I think it was 14 weeks you spent planning to do that. When you actually get on set, is it pretty much word for word as you decided it, or is there still a little bit of wiggle room?
Well, so we have that pre-rehearsal thing, and that was 14 weeks or whatever. And then when you get on set, Mike has then created a scenario for you to be in, and you would improvise that, and then back and forth, improvise it. Mike would say things, and you go back again. And when that's set, that's actually written down, and then you learn those lines, and you do that. So you're not improvising on screen. By the time you get to screen, you're doing a script, but the script has been improvised in collaboration with Mike, but he tweaks things and he changes lines and makes it, he's really brilliant at that. Just go, no, that doesn't sound, natural. And you'll eventually come up with a scene written down, and then you do that scene. But because you've improvised it as well, you don't have to go home and learn it. It stays with you much easier because you've been part of the creation of it. So, but then you do that, and then someone might say, oh no, you missed that line or you missed that bit. But it's not, it's not improvisation on screen. You work on,
Well, congratulations, it comes across superbly. So I hope you enjoy your premiere today.
Thank you very much. I hope so.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!